I wouldn't be allowed to play Mrs. Bennet in a totally straight, you have to be nominated for an Oscar to to play Mrs. Bennet in a totally straight version. And so I was just thrilled to get my claws into her and to have a bit more freedom than normal. So the stakes are higher because there's a zombie apocalypse. So she's, in a way, slightly more justified in her anxiety about getting the daughters married, because obviously the spinsters and the orphans are being eaten first. Burr said quite early on, he said, "We're going to MILF you up." And I said, well, that's going to be, I think that's going to be a bit of a challenge. But I thought, but what would be fun is to play Mrs. Bennet a little bit filthy, because we haven't had a Mrs. Bennet who you have to embarrass the daughters. The question is how. You've had, I've seen Alison Steadman doing it, being incredibly petty and noisy, and Brenda Blethyn doing it out of an excess of love. But to be embarrassing them by, being a bit too a tiny bit too Benny Hill, that is something that happens, isn't it? That really happens. And I imagine that really super happens in a family with 5 daughters. And so that was really good fun to do. It was hilarious to be a tiny bit filthy around Charles Dance. That I really enjoyed. My very own foxy gentleman. And the girls responded very, very well. Elizabeth and Mrs. Bennet sort of, we had a good, we wound each other up, not us as actresses at all, but we had good chemistry when riling each other. I think I was a bit intimidated by Jane, who was sort of so lovely inside and out, so pure, and just a higher order of human being that Mrs. Bennet couldn't quite manage around her very well. And then Millie, who's playing Mary, I don't think Millie knew she was funny before this film. She's hilarious. She's completely hilarious. So that was a joyous thing to play. And to be able to, say, if you look that way, it's going to be funny. If you look that way, if you bend over, you're going to, just share jokes. So that was really, really good fun. And Suki's hilarious. Easily, laugh at anything. So the most relaxed person I've ever met in my entire life. And Ellie's just as well so excited to be here, and so beautiful and so enthusiastic, and it's just been a joy.
Hey guys, now the trailer for My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 is already out, but did you know that despite pulling in over 240 million, the first My Big Fat Greek Wedding never once topped the US box office chart? Now for this and more movie facts, click on more videos, but if you want something different, click on the playlist.